just a few days away from the IPL 2024 season number 17 getting underway. Another team in the making, Lucknow Super Giants. We all know the last two seasons they have been pretty much in and out under the mentorship of Gautam Gambhir, who is not part of the squad anymore, has gone to the Kolkata Knight Riders. I have a couple of Super Giant fans with me, Ishan and Mayank. Welcome to the show. And how does it feel, Mayank, representing the Lucknow Super Giants for the third season running? Are you confident this season can be yours?
Yeah, feels so good. Yeah, matlab, how to put it into words like 2 years, two back-to-back playoffs. New team and not so much of marquee players in to say. No big names as such, but still, the guidance has been brilliant. The mentorship has been brilliant, and also, it's all the players who are making their roles in a perfect manner.
Yeah.
Who the roles are very good defined in the role in the team as such. So yeah, I'm very much excited about the new edition, and let's see. Like we have got some new players also in the auction, so I think like it will be a very good season for LSG.
Absolutely. And Nishan, coming to you, when Mayank said the roles are pretty much defined and the players are doing that, do you somewhat rely to that Gautam Gambhir was the last two seasons? He completely defined each and every player. Will you be able to manage the same this year without his contribution for the Lucknow Super Giants?
Yes, I think so. The coaches and coaching staff keep on changing every year. That doesn't matter so much. The team culture matters the most. And LSG has a good culture. I think so. We have qualified for playoffs 2 times, and this time we can be reaching the finals and lifting that trophy.
Okay, so you guys are pretty much confident, and let's kickstart the proceedings with the players you have bought in the IPL auction 2024. You have got six players in the total, and I'll come to Mayank firstly. Three costly players you can see at the top of your screen: Shivam Mami, M. Siddharth, and David Willie, and also the remaining three. You have got an Ashton Turner, Arshin Kulkarni, Mohammad Arshad Khan. So, as a whole, how much do you look into the squad and see that you have covered all bases?
Yeah. So first, we had traded with Avesh Khan, right? We
Yeah.
bought in Devdutt, and we got a very good replacement of Avesh Khan in the form of Shivam Mami, who is a local lad of UP. So and he has also played for India, so he's also having a good experience of international cricket. So and the main part of Mavi is that he can field well. He's a brilliant fielder. He can bat well also. So he also like if you need someone to slog in the last over and we don't have much batsmen left. So Shivam Mavi can fill that slot of Avesh Khan. M. Siddharth is a very budding talent coming out from South India. Is a very good bowler. And David Willey, retired from international cricket, will be a good add-on like of very good bench player, and he might come off a bench or he might come on as a 12th man to just give a boost to the team. And I think Ashton Turner has been just a favorite of the new coach Justin Langer. It was more of a quota player, and Ashwin Kulkarni, you can say good under 19 player. We saw him in the under 19 World Cup doing. He did very good. So he will also be a player to watch out for in this IPL.
Yeah, and even a Mohammad Arshad Khan, we have seen a little bit of him in different
Yeah,
franchisee. So as a
right.
whole, I think these players, six players, sum it up. Even you added a Devdutt Padikkal as a traded player for Avesh Khan. We'll come to the squad and discuss each and every player. But going to the captaincy, Ishan, I'll come to you. Welcoming back KL Rahul. Where do you see him as a leader in the top of the order or probably in the middle order? We hinted a little bit of he can play as a middle order batsman after the auction ended. And as a captain, how confident that he can lead to a success?
KL Rahul was also leading Kings 11 Punjab, and he led Kings 11 Punjab really well. And like reaching to two playoffs is not that easy in a league like IPL, but he was able to do that for LSG, and he has led India also many times. So
Yeah.
I'm very much confident that KL Rahul captaincy will help us to reach the finals this time as well.
Okay, pretty much confident. I think that even the Indian team would want to see closely how KL Rahul performs with the bat. if he does wicket keeping as well. I'm sure he will do some wicket keeping in this IPL. So as a wicket keeper batsman, how much he leads the team behind the stumps as well will be a player to watch out for, because KL Rahul, the batsman, no doubt about his class, but where does he bat? I would want to see him as an opener, but in a T20 format, he is some kind of a player who will take a little bit of time early on the innings and then will try to accelerate. So if you bat in the middle order, you will not get much of a time to accelerate. So it's the opening slot where he can see a couple of overs and then accelerate. So I think KL Rahul will. I'm not saying definitely, but can be potentially opening this season as well. Top four is KL Rahul, David Padikkal, Quinton de Kock, and Nicholas Puran. Mayank, I think disruptive top four you have with Dingkong and KL Rahul potentially opening. With Padikkal at three, you might have Puran at four. What's your take on the top four?
Yeah, so basically in the top four, I think KL Rahul has volunteered himself to bat lower down the order so that he can
Okay,
audition for the World Cup as a wicket-keeper batsman. Because there is a slot left. You know, you don't know who will be playing, whether it be Sanju Samson, whether it be Ishan Kishan, whether it be
that's
KL Rahul,
correct.
Pant. So he has volunteered himself that he will be batting down the order so that he can audition for the World Cup. So I think that Quinton de Kock is a no-brainer that he'll be opening. Like, along with him, I think I see David Padikkal opening
Okay.
with him. And one down now we can see like a player like Ayush Badoni coming in, or we can see Kunal Pandey coming in, because one down has been a challenge for us for a very long time. Majorly in the previous IPL, we saw that five six batsmen auditioning for the one down slot. So yeah, let's
So why,
see. Like,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but why don't, as you said, you have a Justin Langer, a Kota kind of player. Why don't you see a Marcus Stoining batting at number three?
yeah, so yeah, again, that's a very complex spot for the LSG team. Like, who will be batting? We can see Marcus Choinis, we can see Nicholas Poolen, because Nicholas Poolen has been one of the main players last season, and if he gets to face more balls, it will be a very good thing for the LSG. So we can see Dev Dutt and even Kyle Mayers can open instead of Quinton Decock. We can go for Dev Dutt and then Kyle Mayer / Quinton de Kock, and one down we can then go for Nicholas Pooran or Stoinis or Ayush Badoni in this case.
Okay, so you're saying KL Rahul has said that he will bat in the middle overs so that he can be. I think then if that is so, then KL Rahul I think should bat at number four or maximum to number five. Is
Yeah,
that's what I'm
he'll be
expecting?
at number 5 because that's the slot for the Indian team wicketkeeper
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
Absolutely correct. And Devdutt Padikkal, a straight swap from the trading department. I think he will definitely move on to the playing 11, where he will bat. If KL bats in the middle overs, middle order, then I think Devdutt Padikkal a no-brainer to open down the innings. And Quinton de Kock, another player coming out of retirement, is not part of the international circuit anymore. Definitely the wicket-keeper batsman. Here is your question: who is your wicket-keeper, Mayank? You have a Quinton de Kock class wicket-keeper. You have a KL Rahul as well.
Exactly. So if KL Rahul is auditioning for the wicket-keeper batsman role for the Indian team, so he should keep the wickets. But I would like Quinton de Kock is a way better keeper than KL Rahul. So yeah, it depends
Correct.
on the situations also. But I think if KL Rahul is auditioning for the World Cup, then he will be keeping the wickets.
That's absolutely correct. You also I can add another wicket keeper to the slot, that is Nicholas Puran. But lately we have seen Nicholas Puran, the fielder, down the long on fielding or any deep mid wicket fielder. So I think Nicholas Puran will continue when it comes to outfielding. So now comes the next four players, which is Kyle Mayers, Marcus Stoinis, Ayush Badoni, and Deepak Hudana, the player that can bat in that number three slot. Ishan, coming to you about these four players, and there is a question mark about who could be the number three for the Lucknow Super Giants, just because KL Rahul has said that he will bat in the middle overs. Who could be your number three, and out of these four players, can you sum it up, please?
What I feel is like I would like to mention that Marcus Stonis can open as well because he has
Correct.
opened for Delhi Capitals, and it
Even a
would be very
Melbourne Stars.
yes, and it would be very great if we have left-right combination in the opening. And if Kyle Mayers is, I think from Kyle Mayers or Quinton de Kock, any one of the players would get a chance to play.
Okay.
And I would definitely prefer Quinton over Kyle's because he has lots of experience.
Correct.
And for number three, I my choice will be Ayush Badoni because he can hold the innings. very well.
And why not a Deepak Huda, please?
Like previous season performance was not so good, but I
Okay.
hope if he gets a chance this time, he will perform well.
Okay, so you're expecting an Ayush Badoni just like Mayank expected an Ayush Badoni at number three or potentially at least part of the playing 11 for the Lucknow Super Giants. Very well mentioned up by Ishan is that Marcus Stoinis has been opening for Delhi Capitals. He has done when Delhi made it to the finals. He has almost done for a couple of seasons for the Melbourne Stars as well. So if Justin Langer, who is an Australian, who was his former Australian coach, should know his players, especially the Australian flavors well. So I think that can be a very good addition if Marcus Stoinis can open alongside Quinton Dickow. That will give you a lefty-righty combination. Kyle Mayers are a player, an all-rounder you can say. He has been bowling in the recent past. He has done bowling with the new ball for the Lucknow Super Giants previously as well. So if Quinton Dickow doesn't click, then you can see a Kyle Mayers chipping in into the playing 11 as well. So these four players are pretty much done and dusted as well. Then we move on to the all-rounder section. Ashton Turner, as you mentioned, Mayank, a quota kind of a player for the Australian flavor. You have a Krunal Pandya, a
Nicholas
Gotham, a
Pooran has
very
been
good.
the vice captain this time.
Okay, so Nicholas Puran has been announced as the vice captain for the Lucknow Super Giants. So no more Krunal Pandya, and Krishnappa Gautam is another bowling all rounder. You have slotted him. He was handy last season with the bat as well as with the ball. And you have an Ashwin Kulkarni. I'm not expecting straight away an opportunity for Ashwin Kulkarni into the playing 11, but the rest three players are Mayank, who can be a backup of Ashton Turner.
I think he's the backup of Nicholas Pooran. You can say if Pooran gets injured or so, then he can come in the
Okay.
middle order and play a good slot, or I think so, because I don't think he fitting into any, because the restriction is only of four international players, right?
Yeah.
We will be using Shama Joseph, we will be using Quentin de Kock and Marcus Choinis, because they are the favorites to play all the games. Okay, so there's only one slot left, and Nicholas Pooran might be filling in that term. And if Nicholas Pooran gets injured, or he is needing rest, or he backs out of the IPL, I think then Ashton Turner can come into play.
Okay, and Krishnappa Gautam and Krunal Pandya, please. Even Ashwin Kulkarni.
Yeah. So again, these players like Krishnappa Gautam, Krunal Pandya, these are very good sloggers. They can be very handy players after 10 overs, or in the middle overs, or in the death basically, because they
Yeah.
are very good sloggers, including Deepak Huda, who can also bat in the middle order. So middle order of Indian contingent looks very good, and I think that if Marcus Stoinis, Nicholas Pooran is there with them, so they will be a good combination, of aggressiveness and balance. So the team looks very good in the middle also, because of a good flavor of international and Indian players. Good mix of these both players.
Okay, so that I think you very well mentioned that both of them are spinning all rounders, so they can be handy with the bat lower down the order. Especially the last 6 7 overs, they can come and give you some lusty blows and quick fire runs. You have Nashin Kulkarni, who can be a team player. He has a very good strike rate. I can see 163 is not an easy one. He's a very good batsman as well. Can accelerate quickly, so that's a good enough of middle order as Lucknow Super Giant has. Now the bowler section we see closely. Prerak Mankad, another all-rounder. He has been part of the squad last season. Played a few games as well. David Willey, vast experience, 291 matches, so he doesn't need any introduction. He can be somebody you can look into when it comes to left-arm seam bowling. Yudhvir Singh and Shivam Mavi, another four players. Ishan, if I come to you, David Willey, do you see him part of the playing 11 straight away?
Yes, I see David Willey as a part of playing 11 because the pitch of Lucknow is a slow pitch and it would suit David Willey. We have seen him performing in the England versus India match at Ekana Stadium. He has
Correct.
performed
Yeah.
well. So I think David Willey should be there in the playing 11.
And also Shivam Mavi, you have got him in a very big price, 6.2 crores, if I'm not mistaken. Do you see him also part of the playing 11 as well?
Case of that Avesh Khan, he is there and he will be definitely playing.
Okay, so you're expecting Shivam Mavi to play and as well as David Willey. I'll come to you, Mayank, if you can sum up these four players as well once again. David Willey, Shivam Mavi, Prerak Mankad and Yudhvir Singh.
Yeah. So according to me, that's my opinion. Like all of them will be on bench to start off with, because I don't see them playing, or they can be as a impact player. They can play as a 12th man basically. because they are good. I think they will get a chance later in the edition because we have better bowlers than them.
Okay, so you're expecting a lot of rotations when it comes to the bowling order or the all-rounding section for the Lucknow Super Giants, but we will see what Justin Langer and his team, think tank does. But the bowling section now completely bowlers. I'm surprised that if Mayank, you said that you're expecting Shama Joseph to play, a promising talent definitely, but Naveen Ulhaq, he has been exception in the recent past when it comes to death bowling, new ball bowling in the T20 circuit. Yash Thakur, brilliant domestic season he has for the respective sides, and he has wide ball experience as well. Then you have a Mohsin Khan. If you need a left arm seamer bowler, he was there part of the Lucknow Super Giants squad back to back seasons. Suffered with injuries as well, but you also have a David Willey, as Ishan mentioned. So how do you play these four players, especially Naveen Ulhaq and Shama Joseph? You have to play just one overseas.
Yeah. So again, to start up with, I'll be starting with Shama Joseph because he is amazing. He has been in a very good form recently. So I think Shama Joseph might get a hand over Naveen ul Haq this time because he's also coming as a replacement of Markwood, and both the bowlers Markwood and Shama Joseph are very similar type of bowlers. So I think
Yep.
Shama Joseph will start, but I will see Naveen ul Haq coming into the play later on in the IPL. And
Okay, and when it
Mohsin
comes
Khan,
to
I think he has
yes,
been in
yes,
a very good touch. So he has been in a very good touch. And as you said that Yash Thakur, he has been in a brilliant form this Ranji season for Vidarbha. Bowl
correct.
brilliant. So yeah, again a very good pick. Like he might be in the squad, but I'm not sure that he'll be starting.
Coming to the spinners department now, vast experience. Amit Mishra, you have a Ravi Bishna, you have M. Siddharth, Arshad Khan, and a Mayank Yadav. Coming to you, Ishan, the two spinners, Amit Mishra, Ravi Bishnoy. Do you continue to see Amit Mishra part of the impact player, just like Gambhir used last season, and Ravi Bishnoy, you're definitely leg spinner playing into the playing 11?
Yes, they will be a perfect combination of experienced player and a young talent. Amit Mishra comes with lot of experience, and the pitch of Lucknow is suitable for spinner, and Amit
Correct.
Mishra can use that very well. And Ravi Vishnu is amazing talent, and we must give him as much chance as we can give, and he will give us the best result.
Okay, and the remaining three players, M. Siddharth, Rashid Khan, and Mayank Yadav, to you, Mayank. There's another Mayank into the Lucknow Super Giants squad. So if you can sum the three players, please.
Exactly. So first, I will come to this lad M Siddharth. Like he's been very good in touch. He's a left arm orthodox bowler. He's a
Okay,
um, good deceptive bowler. It's not easy to be picked. So I think he will be a good. He will also get some guidance from another left arm orthodox bowler, Kunal Pandya. So
correct.
the combination will be a very good. Like if Kunal Pandya guides him well, then M Siddharth will be a player to watch out for this IPL. I'm saying. Yadav again very much similar to Yash Thakur.
Yeah,
Let's see, like there will be good competition between Mayank Yadav and Yash Thakur for the spot, and also of Yudhvir Singh Chadak. All three
and
players are
correct.
similar. Yeah,
And if you can extend to an Arshad Khan as well for me, please.
yeah. I haven't seen Arshad Khan too much, so I can't commit like what he can bring to the table. But yeah, I'm very much excited to of him also.
A new talent, and you will definitely like because he's a very, very good youth bowler. And coming to the SWOT analysis, this is what I have done for the Lucknow Super Giants. The strength is the impactful overseas players, without a doubt, for the Lucknow Super Giants. Over reliance on overseas player could be a weakness for you when it comes to that. The opportunity could be David Padikkal getting traded to the Lucknow Super Giants. He can shine for the Lucknow Super Giants with the bat. And the threat is the powerful middle order, which you have just spoken about. You can float around with the middle order batsmen. You have Marcus Stoinis batting higher up the order, just like Ishan mentioned. You can have a Krunal Pandya, Nicholas Puram. So overall, SWOT analysis, Mayank, if you can sum it up for me, how much do you agree, disagree? If you have any other points for you.
Yeah, strength. I think like again, international contingent has been very very good. Like looks very good on the paper at least. Quentin de Kock, Kyle Mayers, Marcus Stoinis, Shama Joseph, David Willie, all are just if anyone just it's their day, they will be winning the game single handedly. That goes.
Correct.
But yeah, for the weakness again the same thing. Like they will be too much dependent on the likes of Nicholas Pura and Marcus Stoinis and Quinton de Kock, which they have been last year. So, and
Yeah.
because Yeah, they have been too much dependent on these lads, so there can be a problem. And also, I think again a weakness that the bowling lineup is not so much of not experienced at all.
Experienced.
We have Mohsin Khan, we have Yudhvir Singh, we have Amit Mishra, we have Ravi Bishnoi, but they are like Amit Mishra is a one of the legends of the IPL. That good, but he'll be more used as a 12th man, like he'll be more used as
Yep.
a so the weakness, according to me, is the the bowling lineup because the bowling is very good, but it's not experienced. We'll be needing the experience. Like if there would have been an international Indian bowler who like anyone, even Umesh Yadav, anyone like that, who has played a good international role for Indian team, and then I think that wouldn't have been commanded. And if you come into opportunity, I think the biggest opportunity is KL Rahul. He is banking on the IPL for the Indian team squad. Also, same goes for Ravi Bishnoi and Devdutt Padikkal because Ravi Bishnoi is, I think, if there's a team which has to be made today, Ravi Bishnoi goes to the team and said he was the
Yeah.
number T20 bowler. And seeing the T20 World Cup coming inside, KL Rahul, Ravi Bishnoi, Devdutt Padikkal, all three are, auditioning for the T20 World Cup team of India is full of all rounders. When Gautam Gambhir made this team, he was very much sure that he'll be banking all the all rounders who can play all the roles. Uh, so in the last season, also we could see that apart from the impact, we still had 7 to 8 bowling options. So that will be, I think, a good threat to the oppositions. Yeah, but let's see like how Justin Langer puts this team up on the table.
Okay, so pretty much summed it up. The SWOT analysis, he adds the weakness into one more section, which is the bowling unit that I can understand because there's no much experience. But the spin department has a little bit of experience when it comes to Bishna and Amit Mishra. But the pace unit, I think a lot of owners will go to the overseas bowler, whoever starts, whether it's a Naveen Ulak or whether it's Shamar Joseph. He also doesn't have experience, so that's a very very tricky part. But we will come to that. Now comes the five players to watch out for. Here is the five players I've picked. KL Rahul, Nicholas Puran, Marcus Stoinis, Kunal Pandey, and Ravi Bishnoi. Here are the five players I have gone with. Ishan, is there any other player apart from these five players you might say, I want this player instead of this player? Any other choices for you?
I think Ayush Badoni is a young talent and he has performed
Okay.
really well previous season. And if he gets chance this season, he will grow more and perform well. I will replace Ayush Badoni instead of Krunal Pandya
Okay.
because Krunal Pandya is constant. He is playing from Mumbai Indians. We know he will give constant performance. But to watch is Ayush Badoni how he performs in this season.
Okay, so you're going for an Ayush Badani is a player to watch out for instead of a Kunal Pandya. And the rest of the four players, I think some, more or less you have said that you agree. And I think these four
Yeah.
players, especially a Nicholas Puran, if he has one hell of a season, he can make the season for the Lucknow Super Giants when it comes to winning the IPL. KL Rahul, as Mang mentioned, he has said that he will bat in the middle overs. If he if he definitely has a breakthrough season, then he can potentially be that wicket-keeper batsman for Team India in the T20 World Cup as well. Ravi Bishnoi, no mentions, has to lead the spin attack, and a Marcus Stoinis. Last couple of seasons, he has not had the best of the IPLs, but he has to step up because he has the experience. So these are the five players to watch out for pretty much. When it comes to strategies, three strategies I have gone with, not dependent on the toss because I think that Lucknow Super Giants as a unit has a pretty good squad when it comes to all rounders, which means there is a good batting, bowling as well. David Fadikal to play the anchor role, I'm expecting him to be because the other players can float around him. Marcus Stoinis, Badoni, and Krunal key when it comes to finishing down the order with the bat. So Mayank, coming to you, agree, disagree? The 3 pointers I have made. Any changes you want to make out of these three?
Yeah, pretty much agreeing, especially to the part of Dave that playing the anchor role because all other players, Nicholas Poole and Marcus Troy, Ayush Badoni, even K, they all can slog, they all can play the aggressive role, and but Dave that can be with them. He can just guide them, and he can be the anchor and others can play around him, like what happens in the Indian team with Virat Kohli. That Virat Kohli plays the anchor and other around him plays the aggressive role. So Devdutt can be the Kohli of this team, and especially again the finishing. Nicholas Poole and Marcus Stoinis, Ayush Badoni, Krunal Pandya. These all are even Snappa Gautam. These all are very good sloggers. So I think they will be main players to watch out for in the death overs.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Man, coming to the 16 years of the Lucknow Super Giants, I think 2 seasons they have played, and both under the mentorship of Gautam Gambhir. Uh, do you think that fourth rank was where Lucknow Super Giants finished the last 2 seasons? Do you expect them to go higher up the order? Any better you are expecting this season?
Yeah, of course, because Gautam Gambhir, yeah, he set up the team, he made the team, he guided the team very well. But now I think Justin Langer is also a very good coach. We all have seen what he has made Australia, the Australia's beast team, majorly because of Justin Langer. So under his guidance also, and we have now got good recruits in the auction also. So the team looks more balanced. The players are well gelled up now because if a team can win coming out of the blue, the team can qualify coming out of the blue, the new squad, and
Yep.
now they are 2 years old, so the bond will be better, the team coordination, team spirit, everything will be far more better than previous. So I think the team LSG going up the ladder this time, they'll be going
So
up
how much?
winner.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but how much do you rate them out of 10 when it comes to going on to the playoffs?
Yeah, so I'll be going for 8. Yeah.
8 out of 10, that's a pretty decent one. I think they have the talent to pretty much have it out of 8 out of 10. Now it's time for the predicted playing 11 for the Lucknow Super Giants. This is what I have in total, which is the KL Rahul as the opener alongside Quinton de Kock, David Padikkar at 3, Nicholas Puran at 4, Deepak Huda at 5, Marcus Stoinet at 6, Kunal Pandya at 7, Shiva Mavi at 8, Naveen ul Haq at 9, Ravi Bishnoi and Mohsin Khan at 10 and 11, with Ayush Badoni as my impact player. Mayank, changes for you. I think firstly you will say that KL Rahul not my opener.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So Devdutt and Quinton de Kock to open. One down, we can see Nicholas Pooran. That's like more suited role for him. And then on 2 down, 3 down, we can see KL Rahul and Kunal Pandya coming up. And then followed by Deepak Huda, Marcus Stoinis, and then we can see the tail coming up with Shivam Mavi who can bat well. Impact player depends on the situation. That impact player can come after Shivam Mavi or he can come before Shivam Mavi.
Okay.
Like we saw Krishnappa Gautam coming
Yeah.
as an impact. We saw other players also coming as an impact player, like Mahangad and other players coming as an impact player. So yeah, let's see like who will be filling that slot of uh, the finisher, and then comes the bowling lineup. It's a no-brainer that Ravi Vishnu will be starting. Mohsin Khan will be another player to watch out for. Naveenul Haq slash Shamar Joseph. Let's see
Okay.
like who gets the slot. And if we see that the impact player, if the bowling, if we are going for the bowler as an impact player, then Amit Mishra will be coming as an impact player because we saw that he just came as an impact. He left the impact. He was a he
Correct.
I think 42 years old and still is players not able to pick him up. So yeah, looks a very good squad and this will be a playing 11 for me. IPL.
Okay, a legend in the IPL is Amit Mishra. Ishan, last question. Yeah, you said about David Willey. Mayank said about Shamar Joseph. Who is your bowler when it comes to that SWOT? Is it Naveen Ulak? Is it Shamar Joseph? Or is it a David Willey?
I think we should go for David Willie instead of Naveen Haq, or we can go for Shamar Joseph. L- For
Okay.
me, it, Naveen Naveen Haq can be the second choice, but not the first.
So your first choice is a David Willey slash a Samar Joseph, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes,
Okay. I think that sums up the playing 11 which you guys have mentioned, and I think that's a very, very good squad for the Lucknow Super Giants. That concludes the show. Thank you so much, Mayank. Thank you so much, Ishan, for joining this one. Lucknow Super Giants as a whole, pretty good squad. They always move on to the playoffs, as I mentioned, ranked fourth the last 2 years. But how much can they proceed? No more Gautam Gambhir, but they have a wonderful coach in Justin Langer this season. I wish them all the best. Thank you to both of you. Thank you to all the viewers as well who have watched this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fifth Umpire and press the bell icon. Till then, thank you so much and bye bye.